Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good to see you.
Good to be seen.
Are you going to make a call or can we go ahead?
No, I was pulling up my joke.
Okay, are we ready to roll?
We are.
What is it we said? Oh, I got it. I know it's been 3 weeks.
It's been a couple weeks.
Good afternoon. It's Robert and Julia Miller with the J. Patel Group and Rethink Real Estate with another exciting real estate update.
Hello.
It's been 3 weeks. We had an amazing vacation. Got to see all the blonde-haired, blue-eyed grandchildren.
Yeah, little munchkins.
The brand new baby. And it was just a whirlwind of madness, and we enjoyed every minute of it. So.
If you don't follow us on our Instagram, which is Phoenix Luxury Homes Sold, and Phoenix is abbreviated, I'll put it down below here, but definitely follow us there because we share all of our grandkid pictures there.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, well, don't forget to like and subscribe. Helps us grow our following and improve the channel.
Episode 45, in case you're wondering.
Excellent.
We have grown by 4 subscribers this month.
Okay.
So yay.
Little steps.
Little steps.
Okay, you said you got a joke.
Yeah, I do. I barely even need to look at it, but
Okay.
did you know well, this gave away my punchline. Rhinos are just unicorns that have let themselves go.
Did my unicorn-loving granddaughter tell you that joke?
It came up as we were talking to her about unicorns. Yeah, oddly enough, Facebook is like that.
Okay, the older I get, the tighter companies are putting lids on jars.
Isn't that the truth?
I'm just at that
hand
point
the other
where you
day.
can bring me one and I can still make it happen,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm eventually going to get to the point where I'm handing it back going, I can't.
I can't get it.
I got nothing. I
We're
can't
gonna
do it
be
either.
stuck. We're gonna have to like a cry bar.
We better get one of those
cry bar.
Ronkomatic lid remover things.
Right.
Something. But for now, I can still do it.
That's right.
All right.
Right.
For history this week, we're going to celebrate. We're going to memorialize tomorrow. 9/11, 4 hijacked airlines hit U.S. targets September 11th, killing more than 3,000.
Patriots Day.
Patriot Day.
20-year anniversary, or
Yep, 20 years.
yeah. I'll actually have a couple links for you too that I found some really good pictorial, historical recapturing of that time. It was really hard to go through. But I think it's an important time to pause.
Oh, we
and
can never
remember.
forget. So,
Right.
yes, absolutely.
Right.
Every year we need to do that, but this is a special one at 20 years.
And there's a famous lighting ceremony that they do. They started in 2008. And they light up the towers, kind of thing, and it's really beautiful. So.
Okay, cool. All right, 1998, Mark McGwire hits home run number 62 on September 8th, breaking a 37-year record.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Let me correct that. The record is 61, set by Roger Maris in the year 1961.
Right.
And
that's a great movie, by the way, as well. But
home runs do not count.
do not count.
Sorry.
Sorry, Mark.
And the career record still stands with Hank Aaron, and he hit 755 in his illustrious career. Record still stands.
Good work. Yeah, that was
Sorry,
a power
Barry
hitter
Bonds,
for
but-
sure.
Yeah.
True talents there.
Okay, moving on. 1979, the Entertainment Sports Programming Network debuts September 7th. ESPN.
ESPN. Espen.
Every man in America celebrates that day. Okay, 1975, in Boston, public schools begin court-order citywide busing September 8th. And this was a major point of contention because it caused, in some cases, children who may live very close to a school had to be bused miles away to make the desegregation numbers work. So a lot of parents were upset about their kids having to go from being able to walk to school to having to be bused into an unknown area.
I bet so. In some of those inner city schools and stuff, I can see how that would be happening as the numbers have to be balanced. And desegregation for sure is important. And it's surprising that was still going on as far as court ordering in 1975.
Yep. All right. 1927, Philo Farnsworth transmits the first TV picture, September 7th. 1921, with no speed limits, the Aarhus Autobahn opens in Germany. We just call it the Autobahn now.
And here in Arizona, we call it the Loop 101.
Good point.
Or if you really want to take your life into your own hands, you could drive on Beardsley, which runs parallel. If you've not ever driven that, it can be scary. At least it's one direction, so it's a little bit better, but it's 2 lanes.
1776, on September 9th, Congress votes a name change to the United States of America, formerly known as the United Colonies. Finally, 1565, America's oldest city, St. Augustine, Florida, is established by the Spanish on September 8th.
This still floors me that Florida is one of the oldest. And I don't know why, but my mind for some reason thinks
you go
Florida,
up the East Coast, you go to Boston, New York, and Plymouth Rock, and all that.
I don't know why I think that. I think Arizona's the 48th state, and Florida's got to be like 47. I don't know. I don't know why.
No, they're in the top 10. So
cheers for Friday?
Yeah, I want to take the opportunity. We love what we do, and part of that is meeting great people. And I had the pleasure of meeting
it's the best part of what we
Bill
do.
and Karen this week, and just had a delightful time with them.
I didn't get to meet you, but hi, Bill and Karen.
And it's it's always a good meeting when you come home with 2 bottles of wine.
Right.
So they had they're avid travelers, so they had some great stories about their travels, and they're also wine enthusiasts. And Bill actually has a little side business, still working at 80.
Keeps him out of trouble, probably.
Yeah, he sells wine accessories, but he's very knowledgeable on wine. So he gave me a couple of bottles, and he also recommended a couple of excellent wines, and this is one of them.
This is Went Vineyards, and it's called Morning Fog. It's a Chardonnay from Livermore Valley, 2019. Livermore Valley, in case you wonder, I did, is near San Francisco Bay. So, very nice.
Excellent.
Cheers to that, and happy hour.
I smell the butter already.
Begin. Yes, Robert shared with him that I liked buttery Chardonnays, and I was a little addicted this summer to a nice buttery Chardonnay. And you can always tell it's buttery because of the yellowness.
So Went Chardonnay, you can pick that up at our local Safeway.
You can.
Okay, moving on. Economic news, job stall. U.S. companies created far fewer jobs than expected in August as the COVID resurgence coincided with cutbacks in hiring. Again, in order for this number to move up, it's got to affect the leisure and hospitality, and that's still stumbling along. So 235,000 jobs were created. I believe they were expecting 600 and...
I saw an even larger number, but we'll go with that.
I think it was 640,000 was the expectation, but irregardless, we have more jobs than workers. We just got to get them lined up. So
get the cruise ships fully running.
There, that'll help.
Get the hotels fully running. I mean, I'll get off on a slight tangent again. I know, but hey, it's football season, right? Yay!
Yeah.
And so they're back at 100% capacity.
Yeah.
So why aren't cruise ships? You get tens of thousands of people in those stadiums. I know it's not for days and days on end, but that's my gripe. I'll put my soapbox away now.
Okay.
Carry on.
All right. Let's see. U.S. consumer confidence fell to a 6-month low in August. Surveys show sentiment tumbling due to rising prices for goods like food and gasoline, as well as the resurgence of COVID-19 infections. Risky business. September is often the riskiest month for the market, and boy, you're definitely seeing some volatility in the stock market. But
Yeah, we
I
are
guess
talking about
that's
economic news on this one.
the experts, that I follow are saying that's typical. That's what you
Typical?
normally have in
Okay.
September. It's very kind of up and down. There's not a lot of
Okay.
information getting released. So anyway, in 2021, risks include Federal Reserve policy changes, talking about tapering the bond buying, which could have an effect on interest rates. And we're getting some conflicting interest rate information on here, which I'll go over here in a minute.
Okay.
The spread of the COVID-19 Delta variants and politics abroad with the leaving Afghanistan and a number of things going on. So all of those are making September a little bit volatile. So we'll see how that pans out.
Okay.
Okay, housing news. Pending peaking again. We've talked about slowing, but when we say slowing, it's just cooling from white hot
Right.
to just hot. It's still a seller's
It's still
market, but it's a
hot.
weaker seller's market, and we are seeing some drops in the numbers. Pending home sales rose just 9% in August, the slowest growth since June 2020. Now,
Right.
any other year, we'd go 9%. Yeah.
Right. Remember, that was one of the anomaly years. We covered that there were three, that there's been three in recent-ish history.
Yeah.
And 2020 was one of them because we didn't have the cooling off that we normally
Right,
would
the
have
second
this
half
time
of the year was hotter than the first half. So
Right.
now we're back to normal, where the second half is going to taper off a little bit.
Yep.
So pending sales based on signed contracts were down 8% from their 2021 peak of late May.
Okay.
Still, prices remain elevated, up 15% from a year ago. We've been well in
yeah,
the 20s
20,
measuring
okay.
month to month. So this is the first month that I can remember that it's been less than 20%. So
Yeah, okay.
seeing a little bit of a drop down in the price. That's according to Redfin. Affordability effects. Sky-high home prices have affected affordability the last several months. The median price of an existing home was up 18%
Woo!
in July.
All right.
Mortgage rates fell sharply during July. We're going to get some conflicting information here, but were not enough to really juice the market.
Okay.
And I think that's going to
Talking
change.
about July. Okay.
Redfin.com.
That's Redfin, yeah.
So refi slowdown. Mortgage application volume declined last week, dragged down by fledgling refinance activity.
Okay.
There was little change in mortgage rates, which remain near historic lows. That's according to Mortgage News Daily. So,
Okay.
regulatory news, affordable housing. I need more information on this because I cannot understand this. The Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD, announced actions last week aimed at creating about 100,000 affordable houses over the next 3 years.
Okay.
The way they're going to do that is going to rehabilitate existing programs like from FHA, Treasury, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac. Where are they going to get the houses?
Where are they going to get the houses? Yeah, I get what you're saying. They're going to rehab some programs, maybe some old programs, and redo some of that. But
you're still up
where's
against
the houses going to come
the issue of low inventory.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is great. I'm glad that they're going to do this program, but they still don't solve the problem of where the houses are coming from. So
Right.
maybe there's additional information to this story that I don't
More
see.
to come on that later.
We'll continue to follow that.
Yep.
Okay,
Sums up the news. Oh, yes.
You got a story on
I do. Well,
water?
We get a lot of questions from people moving into the area and people that are currently here that are asking, well, we hear these murmurings about we're going to run out of water.
We even have people that have decided not to make a move to Arizona because they're fearing
have any water.
water shortages.
We're like, I think we have plenty of water. But the
it's
question
an
still
issue.
remains. We know
can't
Lake
sweep
Mead.
it under the carpet. It's there.
No, Lake Mead is dropping. We can definitely see it. So
But there is action taking place.
there was an article a few weeks back in the Peoria Independent and I will try my best to find you a link to this article. Peoria Independent is not always good at linking these articles, or I'm not good at finding them, something like that, but I will try my best. Betting on Bartlett is what it was called. As cuts draw near, study could bring more water to Peoria. It's like, oh, this is good.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
Another source.
This study will look at increasing the height of Bartlett Dam by as much as 97 feet. So how much the dam can hold, which is great. Water Services Director Kate Powers said a larger dam could result in opportunity to purchase additional renewable water supplies from Verde River. So the river would dump more water into the dam. It's not the first time we've looked at this.
Yeah, I remember recently, the recent monsoon where we did get a ton of water. They actually had to let it into the aquifera.
They had to release it some.
Which didn't accomplish anything. I mean, I guess it eventually would be groundwater.
Right.
But if they could put it into a reservoir instead, that would be much better.
Right.
So.
It was done back in the 1990s, raised by 21.5 feet.
So they're talking about
to
considerably more.
Yeah, this is quite a bit more.
Almost
97 feet. Yeah. So that would be really good. They'll look at the study over the next few years. They're expected to have a completion of the study in August of 2024. So we'll see. Mayor Kathy Carlett said the city needs to do anything it can to save water and that is being lost in the Verde River. Kind of what we talked about. Yeah, it becomes groundwater, but there's still a loss there instead of going into a dam, a reservoir, to where it can be used. And this study is working with SRP to see how we can do that.
Okay, excellent. Certainly something we have to be taking action on and
we need the water.
We need the water. We have to make sure that we have a continuing supply of water. So
I think that a lot of Arizonans are pretty cognizant about not washing their cars in the driveway.
That's California. They can't water their grass, washing the cars, that kind of thing. And we will get to that point. As long as things we continue in this drought, we'll get to that point eventually when we have to too, but we're not there yet.
We're not quite there yet, so
let's take some action.
Take action now.
All right. Interest rates. 30-year 3.047. We're creeping down almost under 3 again, so they keep dropping, but it's going to be interesting. The Fed has kind of given an inkling, I think, that at the end of the year they're going to stop buying $120 billion in bonds.
I don't know.
every single month.
I feel like they talk about interest rates rising right about the end of the year every year.
Well, but this is different because they can't continue to buy bonds at that rate, and that's going to put upward pressure on interest rates. So, in my opinion, I think they talked about in the news about the reduction in the number of refi applications that they're receiving. I think as soon as there's any reports in the media about tapering of bonds creating higher interest rates, I think we'll get a flood of people. They'll feel like, all right, we're at the bottom.
I got to hurry up and
I got to do it before
and
interest rates
buy and or refinance.
Skyrocketing again, which they won't skyrocket, but they could definitely go up. So I think we'll see a rush.
Probably.
We'll see. We're looking in a crystal ball here.
Of course.
Okay, so 15-year 2.308 and VA is at 2.714.
Okay.
So all historically low numbers. Inventory. Valley-wide 75.24. So we continue to creep up. This was interesting.
Not bad.
Both Peoria and Surprise had the exact same amount, 227.
227.
Yeah.
How funny.
Okay, closer to home, Trilogy at Estancia, as of this morning, 8 homes available, 434,900 being the most affordable, and 724,900 being the most expensive.
Okay.
Pretty tight margin there.
Yeah, it is. 8 homes between those prices. Yeah.
Vistancia Village has 19 homes available, and they have a
Surprising.
bunch coming on. I think they have 5 coming soon
Yeah.
this weekend. So
There were quite a few coming soons that I looked, and then yeah, we had quite a few new today even. So
right. If you're looking in Vistancia Village, wanting to know what is upcoming, please reach out to us, and we'll let you know what those homes are.
yeah, because those listings don't syndicate, and by that we mean they don't go to Redfin and they don't go to Zillow. So you have to be directly fed from the MLS, i.e. a realtor, to get you those listings.
Yep. Okay, Blackstone Country Club has 3 homes available. Price range $775,000 to $1,250,000.
You didn't give us the price range for the Vistancia one because I was kind of excited about that.
Oh,
Higher listing
I
price.
jumped ahead there. Yeah, the price range $435,000.
Okay.
959,900 is
We are-
the most.
we
We're
are
bumping up against
bumping that
$1 million.
ceiling, yeah.
So
And that's a nice home. It's in Tapestry. It's a gated community, T.W. Lewis home.
former model. Right?
4,000
Decked
square
out.
foot. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So.
we'll see. Okay, Portobello, 7 homes. I can't remember the last
homes.
time
That's
we've had
quite a
7
bit.
homes in Portobello.
Yeah.
$369,000 to $1,050,000. That's a lot of money for a
yeah.
Portobello home. We'll see where that pans
I'd
out.
like to see that, actually.
Sun City Grand
Let's
has
take a look.
37, price range $360,000 to $929,000. They're bumping up
Sun City
to that
Grand,
$1
yeah,
million.
they
I think
are.
they've had $1 million homes though.
Really close, if not.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've got some gorgeous lots on, golf course, pool, the whole schmeal.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Sun City West has 44 homes available, the most affordable being $180,000, the most expensive being $690,000.
You turned around your numbers there. It's good. You
I
got
don't know why I
that.
keep doing that on Sun City West. I caught it this
You
time.
caught it,
but,
yeah.
you know.
So what about Westbrook Village?
Oh, I forgot to add them. I'm sorry. I know you asked me to include that next week.
All right.
I might need a
Westbrook Village
reminder,
coming
but-
next week. Yeah. We need to reach out to Debbie and see if we can do a live feed with her or something.
Yeah, we'll see what we can work out.
Yeah. Or we'll have her right here in the abode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's our report for this week. Everybody have a fantastic weekend and a blessed week, and we will talk to you again next week.
All right.
Ciao.
See you soon. Little things on. What does that mean?
I don't know. Doesn't matter, everybody knows you're always drinking.
I'm not sure what episode number it is. I better go figure it out.